it's Green Line Girl, and yep, we're going to play the Platinum demo. I realize the game's been out for almost, well, for about 2 years now. Well, going on 2 years, and we did get a whole year of updates, but the Platinum demo was what really got me interested in 15. I mean, Kingdom Hearts was my gateway into Final Fantasy, but this was what made me go to GameStop right before I went to work and pre-order 15 the next day, because I was almost late for work because of this demo. I mean, it looked really cool, and I really got into it, so... Oh, and I did make some changes to my volume. I know someone complained that it was really hard to hear me. I did take down the music and the voice a little bit on this game. If I've done it too much or if I've not done it enough, please feel free to let me know. And the reason I'm doing this for my first, well, I guess you could say second Let's Play, is I am confused on which... I'm torn between two games. Two routes I could go with, and I will try to explain why. But let's get started first. Now this does hold some of the 15 lore in it, as we join young Noctis and his magical guide to the fantastical world of his dreams, and a sneak peek of the excitement in 15. And for those of you who've not seen any of the Brotherhood anime that was released on YouTube, Noctis was attacked by a demon. He was the only survivor, and he was badly hurt. And he was in a coma for a while. This is his coma dream.
Huh? What is this place? Huh?
Oh.
Cha?
Hmm?
Whoa!
Yeah, this is so cute.
You!
I'm sorry, Carbuncle, as powerful as it is so cute.
Hey, wait!
Yeah, I gotta remember to grab these thingies. I don't actually remember what they're called or if they have a name.
Whoa!
Yeah, Titan is actually a friendlier god. At least friendlier than Leviathan, but he still gives you a test. But part of what attracted me to the Platinum demo was how much it reminded me of Kingdom Hearts. Because, well, Noctis is 8 in this demo. Sora was 13 in the original Kingdom Hearts game. And, well, yeah, I think they are about the same size. it'd be hard to compare right now, but hold on, did I jump on this? Yeah, this basically showed off the daytime and night cycles, you know, that, yeah, things would look different at different times. And this really does have some nice textures. So going back to what I was talking about earlier about being confused on which games to do a Let's Play on, it's actually Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 15. Because on one hand, well, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out on January 29th of next year. On the flip side, Final Fantasy 15 is getting 4 new episodes of DLC, and wait, are you supposed to say something? Oh yeah, well, and I'd love to do a playthrough on each of them in time for these events to, well, into preparation for these events. And while I cannot find an official release date on episode Arden, which will come with episode Aranea, you know, I do have that concrete, well, I say concrete, but there's still time for it to be knocked back again. You know, there is, and the Kingdom Hearts playthrough would include the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 2.5, and Birth by Sleep, and Dream Drop Distance, and the prologue to Birth by Sleep. I feel like there's a couple missing, but I think part of them are just movies, so, or games that were turned into movies. And that will take a while, just for the sheer number of games. And the reason I want to do either one of those, in addition to the new content coming out, is, you know, they're games I know I love, and I know it would take several episodes to get it done. In a way, I would be happy with. I realize Leviathan hates humans in 15, but that does not stop Leviathan from being one of my favorite summons. Now with Kingdom Hearts, well, they do have a lot. The two series do have a lot in common. I mean, in both of them, you do fight with your friends. Your main weapon is a sword or sword-like item. And while Sora can't really lose the Keyblade because it will return to him. Noctis's weapons kind of come to him. Well, or appear out of hammer space. Including his fishing rod. Yeah, I never thought about it, but I still don't know whose house this is. In this part. I mean, I always used to imagine it was Luna's, but and I did not notice that picture before. Maybe this is in Altisha. Yeah, with all the boats and the pictures, it would make sense for it to be Altisha or the Secretary's residence. It's weird when you go back and play these games, the things you notice, well, at least in the demos, because suddenly some items, things you didn't notice before, or you just thought were background or random junk, had some meaning. I think I heard where someone pointed out that you can find the book that Gladio is reading in this room as well. In retrospect, maybe the reason these demons are not really called demons is because I don't think they are. Well, yeah, they're called nightmares. That was probably his first encounter when he was attacked. So yeah, I actually think this might be the book. And I cannot read that. Looking for some more. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. Did not see this. It's been a while since I played this demo, so. Yeah, I can see Ignis wanting to cook that. Actually, I think those two dishes in the corner are some of the dishes he can learn in the game. I definitely remember those, part of them. And clipboard. Repair. Request. I think this is a reference to Hammerhead and Sid and Cindy. But I definitely did not remember coming up here before. Yeah, when I played it the first time, I actually did think this was Tenebrae, but now that I noticed all the boat paintings, I'm pretty sure this is actually the Secretary's estate in Altissia. Yeah, the way he uses his sword definitely reminds me of the Keyblade. Yeah, when this demo first came out, it was actually going to be my first time playing a Final Fantasy as soon as it came out, instead of going back and playing an older one. Yeah, and these nightmares are based on some of the earlier enemies in 15, so they really did do a good job on the Phantoms versions. Okay, I have expected to see that there were lance crackers, but apparently they might be lance, because the packaging is sort of similar, but those are Japanese letters. Still a cool little detail. Phoenix Purple. Okay. Imperial Grape Juice. Okay, that's something else I did not notice before. But, I wonder if they were originally going to have that be a thing. Because you know how Ignis drinks a lot of the... I'm trying to remember. Ebony's. Maybe he started with the grape juice and then went to ebony. Uncle. Okay, this is probably some kind of beer. Oh, here's our ebony. And Iggy, you need to lay off on it. Oh wait, part of this is grape juice. Okay, Uncle Randall's. Okay, so that's what that said. Oh, the reason I'm gathering those glowy floating stone thingies is they open up those little those buttons, and while they don't appear in the main game, although that would have been kind of a hard mechanic to explain or reasoning. And of course we have cauldron forks and crab and fish crackers. I'm not big on crab meat, but I do love oysters too. Yeah, this is definitely a reference to camping. Let's see what else we got. Trying to figure out this little pamphlet or this card, because in one way it looks like the Throne of Lucius, and another way it looks like something else completely. I don't know why, but that tower reminds me of the lighthouse in Cayenne. Probably a little bit to do with the shape and color, but who knows? Like I said, you notice when you come back to something after a while, well, you notice these weird things, especially after you play the main game. You go back and you see these nods to things that will happen, or the characters. And in a way, some of these demons do remind me of Heartless. And I know there was one person who made a theory that Noctis's fate would also help predict Saurus in the Kingdom Hearts series, so. It's just something to think about now. And actually, now that I think about it, Arden's hair kind of does remind me of Sora. Yeah, that is kind of a weird thing to notice, but as much as I love Square, I will not forgive them if they decide that Arden is Sora. I'm sorry. I mean, Arden's a good villain, or a good anti-hero villain. As awful as he is, or gets to be, you can't deny that he does help you through most of the main Final Fantasy 15 game. And he really doesn't become a problem until Chapter 9. And it's like he switches personalities to a point. He is a hard villain to hate in a way, because we're only given glimpses of his story, and the glimpses we do get kind of make him someone you can empathize with. Yeah, I actually think that is King Regis' throne. I could be wrong, but it does look a lot like it to me in the main game. Oh, and is okay, these are weird playing cards. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reflecting on this king card. Is that supposed to be Arden? Oh, and I love this hardwood floor. Definitely wish I had this in my place. And I realized by now, if this was the waking world, there would have been a maid or someone come in by now and see a little boy running around. Let's see what we got. Oh, a radiant sword. Yeah, let's swap out the toy for this. It's just a little bit more powerful. Which, you know, your villains in this are not going to be as powerful as the main game, but it's nice that they show you, yeah, you can swap out weapons, and you do have options. Now, admittedly, Noctis never wields a hammer in the main game. Unless it's during one of the events. I might knock down all the blocks. I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, can I jump here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, photography book. Yep, there's our prompter reference. We literally got references to all three of his friends in this one room. Oh, and if you hear that grunting sound, that's my dog Ginger. She's a Pekingese. She does like to watch me play games. Although she does prefer for me to play Dynasty Warriors. I'm not sure why, but the other day she actually pulled the Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires ears out and just smiling at me. Well, to be fair, she is a Chinese breed, so that might explain it. Yeah, it's too bad they didn't give him a little spear or something in this, but the hammer is kind of nice. Even if we don't get in the main game unless it's an event where you try to hit cactars. Actually, I want to get the rest of these because they do open up some portals. Well, I call them portals, but really they're little buttons. Here we go. Now, Carbuncle does appear in the main game, but occasionally you will find him in pictures that Prompto takes, and Noctis will react to them, but I'm not sure if the other guys will notice them, even if it's only slightly. You know, they'll comment on it, but when Carbuncle appears, Noctis will act like he notices it, and they'll be like, anything okay? Well. Actually, I'm going to jump on this button real quick, and hopefully we'll get a change in weather. Yeah, that was definitely nice. Well, to have a weather system in the main game. Nope. You know, this definitely is Altisha. Or at least somewhat Altician. Yeah. Now the reason I say this is more Altisha because, you know, there's your water. And although we had the City of Insomnia kind of open up as a dungeon with the Royal Edition. Okay, I can attack that. Bit of a brat when I done it, but okay. Oh, when your dad bought you a soccer ball, you wanted. It made you so happy. What you really wanted most was for him to play with you. Yeah, going back to the Brotherhood, in episode 5, you learn, it's where you see how Noctis got hurt. And, oh, there's the Leviathan sculpture. But when you see that, you also find out that during the car ride, which ended so badly, that Noctis was having doubts that his father cared about him. And by all accounts, King Regis is noted to care about his family. You know, and his family is Noctis. I mean, we know very little about his father, and Noctis' grandfather. And I'm not going to pretend to even attempt to pronounce his name because it does translate to death. But, can I get it? Can I get it? Yeah, I got it! Yeah. Okay. And I have read where Regis became king at age 23. And he didn't marry his wife, Noctis' mother, until he was 26. And at age 30, which is the age Noctis is in chapter 14, that was when Noctis was born, and shortly after Noctis' mother died. Oh, shining hammer. Yeah, no, I've not used the hammer at all, but yeah, this is a cute little demo, and while it is more of a technical demo, you definitely see the nuances and little hints and pieces of story. Huh. Okay. Yeah. These are definitely little shops on the streets of Altissia. But what's inside here actually looks like the Citadel. At least I thought it was. Maybe it's just dark tiles. That actually looks like a piece of furniture from The Sims. Yeah, I realized that was random. But I've also been thinking about buying The Sims 4. And while that would not be a let's play, that would probably be a watch me build something crazy. So I think we just have one more area. And Noctis is home free. Yeah, this is Insomnia. And right there is the Citadel. And it's daytime. It actually looks, you know, when I remember seeing it in chapter 14 and during my first playthrough of the game, and you know, it did look like there might have been a city, but it was so small. When they done the Royal Edition and they turned it into a dungeon.
Wow.
This one will protect you through your darkest dreams. But remember, Noct, in the world of your dreams, you are king.
Oh. Yeah, no. Let's see if I can do this right. I know I made it up to that balcony one time, and there was something really cool up there. Yeah, remind me how much of my combat in the main game is based on the warp. Another reason why chapter 13 was my least favorite, my first playthrough. Okay, time to get away from this guy. If I can. Yeah, I still want to try to get up on that balcony. but I know I've made it onto the. And I don't have enough of this one, whatever it was, but. Okay, here's shield. That it? I think that might be an item in the main game. The thing is, I got so many swords and shields for Gladio, it's not even funny. Okay, I actually forgot you could have that in the demo. But it would make sense since this is Noctis's dream, because he probably vaguely remembers seeing his father use it during the demon attack. So before we end, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you would rather see, Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition playthrough. Oh, and one more quick Easter egg. Yeah, I think this is foretelling. And if you've seen the Kingsglaive movie, this is supposed to be where Regis loses his life. If this is Noctis's dream, I'm not sure why he would really see this, or if the Lucia have somewhat of a future vision, or some kind, or have visions, or even but it's tiny little details that really make this world feel real and really makes you appreciate this demo. I know previously I did a playthrough of the Terra Wars quest. No, let's not fight let's not fight him again. Now, this probably is the biggest Easter egg in, yep, that's his dad's car. And this kind of makes sense why Regis is kind of with him the whole time through the car.
now.
So have a good night, and like I said, let me know which you would prefer, and you know, if my audio is still a little off, feel free to let me know about that too. Have a good night.